Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name's Animal. I am the prehistoric farmer. Hopefully you're all having a great Saturday morning. What are we doing today? Well, I'm gonna be working the fields, gonna be moving some rocks, digging big holes, stuff of that sort. Gonna be doing that for a couple hours today. Gonna test out this setup, the way I switched it around, and see if it's gonna work a little better for me. 3-4 hours, whatever. We'll see what happens. Guys. Everybody remember to smash that like, subscribe if you're new, grab a link, share it, help me out. Other than that, I'll be back with you guys all in a few minutes. I gotta get some stuff done. Gotta share it out. Back in a few. What's going on, you guys? Welcome in. How you doing? Hopefully you're all doing good. Just finishing off some final touches just real quick. What's going on, Belle? Good morning. Welcome in. Oh, just getting started here, you guys. Just getting started. Where am I at? I gotta pull this up. Why do I not hear nothing? I must have the ambient sounds turned down enough so that way I could hear stuff and whatnot. You guys can't hear the fan in the background, can you, by chance? Just curious there, Belle. Wow, it's staying on, isn't it? Alright, is that better? Can you guys hear me alright right there? I just had to turn it way down. That fan must be a little louder than I was thinking. I'll have to go buy a piece of OSB to put up over there to help with a with some recoil action in the inside. And what I mean by that is just some plates, wooden plates put in like stacked. You know what I mean? Every other spot, so that way the sound being created by the fan will be dampened by all those by all the lip, all the little grooves in there that I'd put in there, little plates, little wooden plates, you know what I mean? That way the sound don't reverberate out, and then I could get away with having this stuff set back to normal. But yeah, I moved my stuff around. I built me a desk yesterday. Well, kind of built onto what I've already got, and then kind of slightly adjusted it some. Which I'm looking at it now, and I'm like, I could do this, and I could do this. I could cut those at a slight angle, that at a slight angle, get it all sat down, make it look nice and neat. But no, I'm just using whatever I've got material right now. It all works. But as long as you guys can hear me and the fan ain't like all like making a bunch of sound in the background, that's all I care about. That's all that matters. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna get some stuff done today. I found what I was looking for. I do have it added on here. I don't know what the deal was with that. Alright, we gotta get through some time. I don't know how things are looking over there. Hopefully it's looking good. It looks like he's been on because he bought some equipment, it looks like, yesterday. So I'm gonna kind of focus up on this a bit. Next month, I lost 3 grand. Oh, because I probably got stuff rented, so would make sense, I guess. All right, let's sell this. Let it roll around to 9 a.m. Watch all that silage sell off. Hopefully gives us a little bit of cash, so that way we can at least get something done today. I mean, I'd like to buy some property, but that's, you know. If we do, cool. If not, well, you know. Maybe because I didn't do well enough, I guess. Only 46,000. Didn't even make what? 23,000 off that. That sucks. I didn't have a lot in there though. But that gives me some cash, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, I live off way less than that a month. So if I can do it, my farmer can do it. Alright, so the wheat is almost done. Where we the wheat is almost there, you know what I mean? July we got, and that's when I also have to mow my grass, because we cut it here at March 1st, right? So we're going 1, 2, 3. So I should be able to, maybe it's June. I'll check it. I'll check it and see what we got. You know what I mean? But we need to sleep a little bit, because I can't do anything right now. So I've got to change that up just a little bit. I want to work on the other stuff, but I really want to take care of the farm side, you know what I mean? See if we got any jobs that we can take right now, because we've got that one guy that'll, there ain't gonna be very much of anything. They're all pretty weak. I just hope the metal and everything's full, because you gotta be able to make money too. If it's storing metal, why is it not working? I don't get that. What's going on, Timbo? Welcome in. How are you doing? I don't get why that's not doing anything. I shouldn't have to be on this farm side for this thing to be working. It's not working when there's nobody over here. I've literally just slept like 2 months away and there's nothing here. That is so ridiculous. Just waking up. Man, it's noon. Well, for me. I should have been on earlier. I've been up since 8 o'clock. I woke up myself a little late. I was honestly, I wasn't even gonna stream this morning, you guys. Honestly, I was just gonna go fishing. But then my grandmother called me before, as I was like trying to figure out what I wanted to do for the day, and she stopped by for a couple minutes. I was like, man, now I'm here, now I'm kind of comfortable, and now I'm streaming instead of sitting at the stream or the lake. You know how that goes. So how are you doing this morning, Timbo, other than waking up? Any plans for today? I'm just gonna let some time fly by, because that's pathetic, you guys. Like, look at that crap. Like, I'm not good in here. I don't care. But like that, see, now it's finally doing something now that we got the time flying. You see that? But that's pathetic. I don't know how much it's got stacked over there, but that should have already been after a month and a half of just jumping through the days. You know what I mean? Oh, you went to bed? Oh, well, hey. I hear you there, man. I hear you there. Actually, I was in bed by 11 o'clock last night. 10:30, 11 o'clock. Like, I got done doing my Call of Duty stream, which I don't know how well it did. Hopefully it did okay. I didn't even look. But yesterday, Friday was it was just kind of a slow day overall for morning and afternoon. Yesterday morning, my shorts format stream didn't even break 20 views, and normally it's like 400 or 500. You know what I mean? It didn't even break a sweat yesterday. I was just like, Jesus. No, it was sweat, because they didn't do nothing. I was like, God dang. So hey, everybody, make sure you guys grab a link and share it for me. Help me out. It means a lot. And a lot for the channel, too. Like, I hear music jamming outside, right? But I look outside, I don't see nobody out there. I mean, the old lady's truck's out there, but I don't think she was planning to go anywhere. Not that I'm aware of. I don't even see nobody out in the truck, so I was like, what the heck? Like, my mind's playing tricks on me. So, the way I got this new setup, I think if I continue with this style of setup, I'm gonna need definitely a thing for my chair to slide back, so I feel like I'm in a starfighter or something. You know what I mean? I've been looking at some slide rails. Found a really good set of slide rails that holds up to 600 pounds, and they're made. It's made for like in heavy equipment, stuff like that, moving stuff around. Inside of machines. When you need those arms, like where the machine, like the CNC arms will run up and down on the vertical shafts on the inside of the machine, but yet the centerpiece is doing all the movement, while the leg pieces on the outside, the vertical shafts that go up and down, I can buy those, and those things two of those will hold up to 400 pounds. Now, mind you, I don't weigh nowhere near that. I only weigh 160, 170, something like that. And my chair weighs about 70, 80. So, roughly 250, 260, maybe close to 300 pounds max. You know what I mean? Never going to be anything heavier than 300. Never. So I'm thinking about ordering a set of that. or a pair of those for my chair. Then I'm gonna order a smaller version set that'll hold like 40, 50 pounds. You know, not major. For like a little desk for sliding in and out for my mouse and keyboard to sit on. I think that'll be pretty neat. I can get them spring loaded and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool, man. See, that's just taking forever. We're into June. Let me come in here. I wasn't even paying attention. It's just screaming through the time, isn't it? Not really. Let's come down here, man. This guy's about ready. Let's see how this grass looks. Stuff looks ready to harvest. Awesome. Whoops. Oh, crap. You know, did I ever send that? I did send that mower back, didn't I? Dang it. Ugh. I'm always leaving myself short, man. I need to just get the money around to buy one. I had to readjust my steering on the stuff this morning too, because I had to unplug everything. So now we'll see what happens. And I readjust it so it's got like almost zero, you call it dead center on almost everything. That we'll see. I touched up the gas pedal, increased that sensitivity a little bit, along with the brake pedal. See that? A lot faster now. Hits the brakes a little quicker. I like it. But now you see things will drift to the right a little bit too. Might have to actually go back out and readjust that later. I don't know. Depends on how tired I get of it. We'll see. I just got to remember that 91 is my corner. You know what I mean? So my counter's only saying there's 2 people here, so I don't know who's all here or not. It was that one a minute ago. I don't know what it says on YouTube side though. I can't. I don't get why they don't coincide with each other. You know what I mean? So hey, you're both here then. There's more than that. It says 4. Let's go, you guys. Good morning. Welcome in. Or afternoon, whatever it is. I know it's 12:09 now. Oh, very nice. Very nice. See how it's all nice and green now today? Everything looks pretty today. That's what they say. It looks pretty today. Get this mowed up. We'll get it put in our silo over here. Getting a lot of grass out of it, though, I can tell you that much. You're gonna get lots of it, I hope. I'm hoping enough to fill this little guy right up. Holds 300 some thousand. We hit what, 146 or 48 something? Dang near on the last one, so can't wait to see what we get on this one. Yeah, we get this all mowed out. We get it put in the fermenting silo there. Get it going. I'm gonna mow it the 1st of October next time, though. Just to try something out. We're gonna see what we get today. I bet we get a lot more today than we did yesterday, though. It's actually been fully sprayed. This one's at 97% yield compared to what was it, 75 yesterday. So hopefully we get more. We had 100 and, like I said, 147 or 148 yesterday. Ooh. So we'll see. I'm hoping like 200, 230,000, something like that. That's what I'm hoping for today. I got new tomato plants I gotta go out and plant today too. I gotta get those put out. I gotta find some good chicken wire that I got laying around though to get put down because I'm tired of the stuff getting to them and eating them up. You know. Look at that, I got a bunch of grass that's all like been knocked down by the storm, but it ain't even letting me mow it over to make it look like the rest of it. When it should, in theory. You have a trampoline park called Vertical? We have a trampoline park here too. I just don't know what it's called. Up in a city called Mount Pleasant, they have one. I think it's called the High Jump or something like that. I know they got a cool coin pusher game there, you know, where you drop coins in and it can push like prizes and stuff off. I like doing that. Other than that, I don't go for like the jumping and stuff. I'm too old for that. Not that I'm worried about breaking a bone. It's more about the time it takes for the bone to heal, considering that I have a degenerative bone issue. So, like when my bones break, it takes forever. Like, if it takes you a month to heal, it'd take me like 3 months to heal. You know what I mean? Or 4 months. But yet, if I cut myself, my body's gonna heal up like within a couple days. Like I got a scratch that went the extent of my hand the other day, went across 2 fingers and right up the backside of my hand, right? The only part that's showing now, and that was 2 days ago, the only thing that's showing now is the last little bit that's on the top of my hand. Literally, like, hasn't only been 2 days. It's crazy. You had to break a bone. Oh, Lord. But yeah, I was thinking about going fishing later, man. Like, I want to go out and do some fishing. Thinking about doing that. But if I do that, that means I'd be starting way late on my Call of Duty. Well, that's fine. It's Saturday. Who cares? I don't care. We can get started a little bit later on the Call of Duty. It just means I can run a little bit later. I think the wife works tonight, so if she does, then I can just have her wake me up in the morning when she gets home at like 6:30. You know what I mean? I can get woke up, get around. Because if I do some fishing tonight, then I ain't got to worry about doing it tomorrow morning. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? We can still get some farms in, man. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think about it for you guys. While I'm out there fishing, every cast, every hook set, I got you guys in my mind. You guys are there. And I'll ask the old lady, like when I take a day off, and which is like every couple weeks, a month, whatever, I'll actually take like an actual full day or two away, and I'll just be like, man, I wonder what everybody's doing. I'm not streaming. Hopefully everybody's good. I should be streaming right now. Oh, you're fine, she'll say. Yep, I need to buy myself a capture card, because that's important. I need that because, like I said, I want to. I'm tired of using my PlayStation, the internet on my PlayStation like that to stream. I'd much rather switch it around, you know what I mean, and stream it right through the PC. Less internet usage. Truth. I mean, honestly, it ran better when I was doing that. Yeah, I don't do no streaming of my fishing stuff, man. I don't. When we had full grown adults coming in here and we're talking vulgarity stuff about my kids and whatnot that were in my stream because they're my kids, I don't share my fishing stuff with people no more. I keep my private time to myself. I learned that a long time ago. Sir. And then starting tomorrow in game, the next day, July, we have to harvest this stuff. So that'll be a... Nah, this game ain't fishing. No, I don't even do fishing games, man. I do IRL fishing. Don't get me wrong, I've played a couple of fishing games. I find fishing games to be extremely boring. There's just not enough. It's for me, it's all about the catch. It's all about the realism. And if I don't have, you know what I mean? And I don't have that with a fishing game. I used to play a fishing game back in the day on the Nintendo, which was awesome. But again, I don't remember what it was called. No, I'm not. I'm not big into the fishing games though. There was a cool one that I played on. Was it Sega? I'd like to say it was either Sega or something like that back in the day, where um you could drive your boat around and actually pick a spot to fish. But this was like mid 90s. This was like even at the peak of like some of the golf games. So um yeah, I don't really get into fishing games. I think Ghost, I think he plays fishing games, but he also fishes IRL as well. I'm more of a real life fisher myself. I'm not into the whole doing it in game. Like if like say this game had a fishing pond in it and I could actually go cast a rod and reel, and there was like a trophy in game for catching biggest fish out of pond for the game, then I would do it. But other than that, eh. What's going on, man? Welcome in. Morning to you. Oh, yeah, look at that. I've already got 34. I only had 33 by the corner the last time. I'm going to have 40,000 by the time I get this corner. 80,000, maybe 100,000 by the next one, because I know I missed a little bit back there. I seen it miss. Look at that. 40,000 by the corner. Look at it telling me, oh, you're not getting everything. You can't be on that land. There's a lot of things I can't be. But I'll be on that land all I want. I'll own it soon enough. Soon enough. Whoa, downhill fiasco. I would have figured we would have been close to 80,000 at the least, since we hit 40 on the corner back there. 78.9. Okay, now give me a second. Because I know back here I missed some, so let's go back and get it. I'm gonna make sure. Because yesterday I was only able to get 60,000 by here, and then back around to the tree by the second run. On our second run was 72,000. I'm already at 78, so we've already we're gonna double this field entirely. I know we will. Yeah, he was sending his brother a text, so he probably was saying something to his brother. The Streamlab is like, nah, we can't. You know what I mean? Because I mean, if I had to text my brother right now, like there's only like 4 words I'd send him, but the fourth word would totally get me the same thing he's getting. Because it wouldn't be, hey brother, what's up? It'd be, hey mother. You know what I mean? Hey mother. And that's it. And then I just wait for his reply. And then his reply is usually, what do you want, you dirty piece of... You know what I mean? Because we're brothers, man. Like, we go at each other, man. Full on family, brotherly love. So yeah, like there's no way me and my brother's conversations could go on YouTube, man. We wouldn't even be able to have a conversation about something in somebody else's chat. We'd be hit. Me and my brother together is what it would sound like if you were in at a pier bar listening to a bunch of sailors go off, man. Just me and my brother got that covered between each other. That's talking to each other. All right, we had 72,000, like I said yesterday. What are we at now? 98,000. Look at that. That's 20,000 liters more already. We only got, mind you, we only got 100 and what, 40 something thousand. I'm already at 104,000 now. Yeah, I seen that. I thought you were gonna buy like that big old huge truck, but those trucks are expensive too. We got to work our way up. So what we need to do is we need to get the money saved up over on that side. We need to buy a cement factory. We need another iron mill because this or smelting iron smelter place because this iron smelter that we got sucks bum cheeks. So we definitely need we definitely need to find one in the mod hub or something that's better. Maybe a little faster because literally, man, like I can't check it right now. But I already slept like 2 months worth at the beginning of the game, you know what I'm saying? Even after being over there at the farm and kind of checking stuff out to see how it looked. And the metal was doing absolutely nothing until I switched over to that particular farm and then started running through time and then it started doing stuff. But other than that, I think it goes into dormancy if like I'm on but I'm not over there. I think it goes dormant. No, that's fine. That's cool. That's good. I mean, you got to make some money, but I'm just like I'm saying, like if I'm not in the farm, like right now, I'm not in the farm. I don't think it's doing anything. I think it goes dormant. I think the game's got like a dormancy, like a dormancy mode or whatever you want to call it, like how in the Ark game, where if you're not in a particular area, those dinos go into hibernation, pretty much. So that means if T-Rex was stuck, you know, attacking a dodo when I was in the zone the last time, that's kind of what he's left doing. You know, if I get out of render zone, then it's kind of like they go into like a sleep mode, you know, to save on the RAM and the usage of whatever for, you know, the game, which is cool. But at the same time, for us on here, if I'm over here doing this, but I'm not over there doing that, it screws it all up. Because what do we have, like a quarter of the bar the last time? Let me double check something. Yeah, it hasn't moved at all, dude. It literally hasn't moved at all. So from now on, when we do this, instead of doing separate farms, we're gonna have to do one farm, but we're just gonna have to make sure that we make good enough money and be able to do it. Because yeah, it's going into dormancy. That is lame. Hasn't moved an inch since I slowed the time back down. Now I know. That's what I was curious on that. So yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that the next time around. Cause I haven't found a mod on here that'll stop it, or that'll allow things to continue on like that. So yeah, it's going into hibernation on us. If you open the game up in career mode and say everything will be added to the main farm. Really? That is so weird. So it all becomes one, huh? Is that like a mistake or something that they haven't fixed yet, or is that just something that they did like a while back? I mean, either way, that sounds cool, but at the same time, then you can't turn around, you can't switch back over to yours, because over on the server here, it'd stay the same, and it wouldn't change it on my server side. That'd only be on single player side. And, Other people can't access the server if I'm offline then. Yeah, that's weird. See, I've already got more than half of what this thing holds. This thing holds like 300,000. Well, 330, was it 333,000? Something of that sort. Yeah, look at that. We're at 215,000, 18,000 already. We didn't even break 140, man. Not even 148. So, yeah, we're doing good, man. I'm definitely gonna get enough to fill this entirety up, and there ain't gonna be nothing we can do. That is so weird. I'd have to look into that and figure it out. Try to do it. That's weird though. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. It's just a bummer that it has a hibernation state. I would have thought that they would have got around to that, because obviously, if time's moving for me on the map, right? But you got to farm over there. If the server time is running for me correctly, but not for you correctly, then that's just something messed up. You know what I mean? Because as I'm doing stuff, our other farm should be producing the metal, should be producing whatever, but it should be doing something. And unfortunately, it's not. Not that it's a mistake on our end, but that is actually something I can change, because I can set it up so that the farms are active on the server side. You know what I'm saying? I can set it up so that they are active, which I don't know why they wouldn't be anyway. I'll double check it later. Because if I can change that up to where see, that's the problem though, is because if we sleep, if I set it IRL time, say if I get off today now, and it's whatever time, then it'll be July 1st at the same time. You know what I mean? The next day, 24 hours the next day. Eventually, I want to try a realism thing, and we set it up for the amount of days that are in the month that we're in, and run it that way. Like, say, since it always starts off with, what is it, August or September? So what we ought to do is, like, try it out for a couple months, see what happens. Run one full month as if we're doing it like now. Then we wouldn't get nothing done, would we? Wouldn't get no sales done. You wouldn't get nothing. You wouldn't make no money. There'd be no profit in it. That'd be extremely hard, because I'd blow all my cash real quick. First 20 minutes, and I'd be broke for the rest of the month. 281,000. Let's go, man. I knew we'd get over 300,000 off this field. Yes. Now, if I can figure out how to get 100% on this field, we'd easily break 500,000, I bet. That's a lot of grass. But if you mow it, right? You mow it, you leave it, and then you mow it again when it's ready to be cut again, and then you go through, you're obviously getting the same amount, but you're getting double. If you just want to mow it and leave it be, you know what I mean? There's the 300,000 mark. Let's go. Tractor struggling a little bit. Let's go. No. Come on. Whoops. I was looking at that back there. It looked like it was some grass. I was like, oh, what's that? And I'm cranking, man. I'm cranking quick. Okay, so we definitely have enough that we're going to fill the entirety of this guy up. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. $346,000 so far. Let's go, and we're still going. If we broke 400,000, that'd be epic, wouldn't it? I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be the bee's knees, man. Bee's knees. Scientifically proven. Supposedly they have knees. Just saying. Just saying. Come on, little. Slowly. Slowly. Let it rip like the tater chip. Oh, here we go. Whoa. Oh, see that little patchy's back there on the left, little one on the right. $388,000. Man, that is insane. Couple little areas to grab, not major, but still. 380,880 liters. Holy smokes. That'll get me full. Plus some. That's awesome. That's great stuff, truthfully. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. $338,000. Yeah, I got that broke. Yep. That's awesome. That's so cool. I don't think we've ever filled this little guy up this quick, man. Especially being empty. But wait till I buy the field behind it. And the field behind, you know, in the other side of 107 here. We're going to have some big fields. Because the wheat field, after that's done and ready, that's going to be switched up to something else. Who knows yet? I haven't decided. That's insane. Alright, I gotta go use the bathroom real quick. So I'll be right back, you guys. Give me like 3 minutes. I'll be right back with you. Man, look, it's nice outside today. So nice outside today. Might have to, I think I'm gonna go do some fishing later, man. It's really nice out. I can't believe how nice it is. It's nice outside. It's sunny. It's not like, what do you call it? Like sunny to the point that it's like, obviously I'd get a sunburn, whatever, because, well, I don't know. I don't know if I burn or I tan, but I turn red. I turn red. Sore for a couple of days. Alright. Got that all dumped in there. That's full. I'm still at 42,000 liters. That's awesome. And I don't have hay silage because I don't have hay in there. Oh, if they gave us a way to make hay, that'd be a different story. The other one that I want will, though. So, what do I do next? My wheat will be ready to harvest next month, so I have to worry about that. Did I ever buy the head for it? Too bad I don't do wheat. Sad thing is I gotta drive this stinking little thing over there to get it. This thing's slow. 13 mile an hour, man. We gotta cruise this thing all the way over there at 13 mile an hour. Set the cruise on, kick your legs back. Got GPS, turn that on, just let her take you. You know, life's over, man. It's over with. It's over with. I think I will add that delivery system thing to it, like we were talking about the other day, guys, because I don't like driving all the way over there to go grab something. You know, that's kind of just a little Just gotta get there now, man. I mean, there's shortcuts I can get through, I think. But then if I go through it and it's not really a shortcut, then we're kind of screwed, and I gotta backtrack everything. Yeah, see, I was gonna go straight. I'm glad I decided not to. Eventually, I'll own all the property, like down through there as much as I can, right? And what I'll do is I'll drive like a road straight from the farm right off that corner and take it straight to the store. Actually, if there's a way to like put another store in, I'd like to do that. That way I can just buy the stuff at the store here and have it like pop in over here instead of over there. I wish there was a way we could just like move that one even. Like, it'd be nice if it gave you like 3 or 4 different like map layouts of the city for you. You know, like you could choose which one you wanted before you started. So that way, if you want stuff spread apart, so you can get stuff, you know what I mean? So you can get center stuff bought up or whatever you could, or that'd be cool. I like how they switched from dry road to wet road right through here. Yeah, this is a little slow, you guys, a little slow, but we got. It's better me doing it now than doing it on the next day, and then having to rush to get it over here. You know what I'm saying? So not that big of a deal to me. What do you guys think of over on the short side? What do you guys think of how I got that little Oak City thing there? Letting you guys know what map we're playing. Appreciate you guys all tuning in this morning. Make sure you guys all smash that like for me. Help me out. It means a lot. Remember, every 10 likes, you guys, every 10 likes, 10 setups. Don't do it, man. Oh. See, I got my gas pedal readjusted a little bit, so that way it's like I can get on it a little bit. Not so much a little bit quicker, but it's a little more sensitive. You know what I mean? It's like, okay. Okay, man. Have a good day. Later. Right? Jeesh. I thought I had bought one already, but we looked through the stuff and I didn't. I'm happy I looked. I'm bummed, though, that I can't get this thing to be the color that I want it to be. But now that I've got it painted, I mean, I guess it's whatever. Kind of irritates me that it did that. It did me like that because it should look like this. You know what I mean? It should look like the head that I'm getting right now. Wait, hey, does wheat give us straw as well? Can I swath that to get straw? Because if so, then I think that other one can do straw silage too, if I'm correct. But I need to get to 30,000 for that. But you know what I mean. We'll see. I'm waiting for a big job to come up. Harvest job where I can use that guy over there again. I'll do it properly this time so I don't screw myself over. See, someday I'll buy these maps, or the not maps, but these little plots that we got here to like the right of us. I'm gonna get rid of all these fences. On the right, it's massive though. Hmm. Oh, I had somebody on me. See that? They was tailing me. Yay. They was tailing me. I don't know if that's cool or not. Oh, we got some field work right here on the right. Look at that. Let's see if there's a job here. I don't give a crap about that. No, nothing by me. But it's a small spinach job. Spinach. Ooh, I can hit. Well, I can do all four of them. 7, 15. What, about 29,000, give or take, between the four of them? It's not really a lot. Red rock. Oh crap! I can go from one to another, get all four of them done, right? And take them all to Red Rock at once. Boop, 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 boop. And hopefully get them all done. But I got to make sure I get every inch of those fields. I can't do all four of them. I can only do 3 at a time. $102, $183. Where's the heck? Wow, way up top. Oh, no wonder those are super tight. You know what? I'm actually gonna pass on those. You'd be like, "Oh, animal, that's your money." No, it's not. That's not money. That's a headache. You see how far away those are from each other? And as slow as that thing goes, that's like 3 hours worth of work. No, it's not really that much. Exaggeration by a shot. By a long shot. Alright. We're going to be hitting harvest for the wheat. I don't know. We break 10 likes, you guys. I'm going to turn the camera on too. How's that? Sound good? I think it sounds good. Break 10 likes, man. 10 likes. Turn this camera on. I gotta do setups. Either way, 10 likes. So, we gotta break 10 anyway. Wait, this thing doesn't have like a... So it's going to enable swathing, hopefully. That'll work. Like, I would have figured the top would open up at the least or something. You know what I'm saying? Guess it doesn't. It just fills that spot right up and it'll auger it out. Ain't that adorable? Alright, so we gotta get up this hill. Get on up. I gotta put my, what do we call it, my mat, my mouse pad. I gotta put it through the washer today. They're about putting it through the wash, but going up to the store to buy a new one anyway. Get an all black one so that way I can't tell it's dirty. I'm thinking about buying the one that I've got on the on my stream on my store for my merchandise. I'm thinking about buying one of my own. It's got the swirl mark like I'm taking a break. I think that's the one I did, unless I did a different one. I gotta look. I think I had a couple. I think I had like 2 different designs you could pick from. I think, like I said, I gotta look. Because I know the one design that I'm wanting to work on is just a picture of my cartoon looking dude with the dinosaur blown up, you know, and in the middle of it with some of that purple swirl stuff in the background or on the outside of it. But every time I try to make it bigger and better on a different platform and then move it over there to the, you know, for the size they want, it looks real bad. It gives me like a, oh, this is poor, or oh, this isn't good, or unsatisfactory. And it's just like, I'm thinking about taking the designs over to the guy down the road. Granted, he charges more than what the online store thing there does for me, you know what I mean, than what we charge on there for the stuff. But I at least want it to say that it's great quality, you know what I mean, or that it'll look great. I don't want that, oh, poor whatever per inch or whatever. I don't like it when it does that to me. So I'm trying to get the stuff, everything to look good. Me and my little AI have been working on stuff. Trying, man. I'm trying. Okay. Now that we got ahead, literally got ahead, we're gonna sleep, let our dude get rid of his headache, and then we are gonna, I mean, after driving all that way on the road, some tires bouncing around, man, he's got a headache, man. This stuff's been bounced around in there. Imagine your brain like a tennis ball, you know? That's what happened to him. Oh. Huh. She be ready. Huh. Huh. Alright. I don't own this land, but I own this land right here. Quit telling me what I do and don't own, man. Oh, my Lord. We're making straw. Let's go. Get out of my way. I ain't got time for you. Push. Push it away. Like that tree there, that guy's a little close. I think I'll cut him down later. It's just that one little spot, and I don't get it. And there's like, I think there's a spot up here too where it does it, but I don't get it because like if you look at the map, like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It'd be cool with those old trees like that you cut up and just leave them laying around. After a couple years, they start to like break down, and all the branches just fall off them. That'd be cool. Just saying. It should switch me to all my vehicles first before going, you know what I mean, going through the other ones. See, I got so used to reaching down to the right to grab a hold of the controller, you know, the control box, just to rest my hand on it, and now it's on my left side, so now I got to get used to that. Means I can drive like I do in real life with my right arm. That's what we'll do. Huh. Trailer's a little big for him. Look at that little tiny itty bit in the corner, man. This trailer's what I did. Are you serious? Well, you just wasted my time. Man, I just found out the kids are going to be with us all week. When I was going to the bathroom. The old lady was telling me. My job out hit the floor. So I was begging and pleading to like just let them go. She's like, I can't do that. Oh, kids are out of school already, man. I didn't realize that. I was like, oh, dang. So it's summer break. Summertime. Summertime fun, man. No, summertime fun ain't no summertime fun anymore like it used to be. Growing up and being an adult, man, it's just so much different. Definitely not as fun as it once was. Made it around to just right where I mowed it. Started doing it. That's crazy. That's just nuts. Now, will that pick this thing up? I think that'll pick the straw up. That's crazy, though. I haven't put the skinny tires on there yet. Don't go in there. That's awesome. I just have to pull them close when I do it. I do appreciate you guys all tuning in. I'm gonna have to get that. I can't believe I did that. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Come on. Oh, you don't have me. I figure out how to get you. I need to get one that's got one of those longer reaches on it, you know what I mean? Yeah, this harvest is gonna be extra good. Oh, see, every time I'm doing something, man, I'm looking over at the mic, I'm talking, I'm looking up. So this is gonna be a good harvest. I know it will. I'm not getting, I mean, I'm going really slow, so it's not a good, it's not idealistic. That's for sure. Oh, my tires do ruin it. I wasn't sure. That's why I need the skinny tires, so that way I'm not running on the stuff. The only one that has skinny tires right now is John Deere. He's all hooked up. I'm hoping that um God dang it. Oh, that's so dumb. Now I forgot what I was gonna say because it had to mess up on me. That's alright. I'll remember it later. Then we'll talk about it. That empty's so slow. I know it's an older model, so it'd go slow, but $300,000. Yeah, no, nope. I don't know why one looks good and one doesn't. See that? Why does one swath part look good and the other part doesn't? That is so weird. I still missed some anyway. I need to know why it's looking like that. Huh. So weird. I'd expect to see a pile. Am I missing? Am I blind? I'm blind, dude. So blind. Whoops. See, there's something wrong, man. I don't get why it's doing that, though. No, that ain't doing it. Definitely a lot here. You know what I mean? These piles are so small. I hope I get something out of them. You know what I mean? Because that's just, I don't even know. This is insane. The animal place will buy this in a heartbeat. Just gonna have to deal with ruining a little bit, man, I guess. Met you 3%. Holy crap. Oh. I'm glad this isn't a job. This thing's gonna take me a minute. Wait, was the swath turned off this whole time? Why did it? How did it get turned back off? I never turned it on. You know what I mean? I never turned it off. Is it because I jumped from one machine to another and that's why I did it? Here I've been thinking I've been dropping SWAT this whole time. It was just like not showing. Wonder what happened. Man, I'm ripping through it for what I've got anyway, right? I think so. I'll straighten it out more on the next couple passes through here, but I'm gonna... Yeah, see, it went from right there to that, to doing that. I don't know why. I know I wasn't messing with anything, because at that time I was just set. I was set. Yeah, I was thinking I'm gonna go do some fishing here later. After I do some fishing, if I catch anything, obviously I'm gonna want to fry it up, roll it around some flour, pepper. Then I'm gonna do some Call of Duty. Get some Call of Duty on later on in the afternoon. Try to get everybody in on it too, you guys. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be a blast. I'm so mad I messed that up. I don't know where I messed up. I don't know how I messed up. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, you guys, this takes forever. What's going on? Welcome in. Yeah. Yeah, no, it happens. I'm just trying to figure out how it happened because I didn't hit the button for it to switch out from swath to unswath, you know what I mean? So that's just what throws me off. Oh crap, it's right there, and I turn around and went to complete opposite direction. That's just the weird part that got me thinking. But appreciate that. Oh yeah, I love Call of Duty. It's a great game. Please push through there. There we go. I need a smaller trailer, but doesn't hurt to be a little forceful with it. It'll be all right. Just kind of slides through and then up and over a little bit. And this thing doesn't hold a lot at all. I can't remember, what was it, like 3,800 liters, something like that. So not much. Heck yeah. I'm hoping to catch a couple. It'll be alright, I think. The way I see it, I go out and fight because it's a private lake. It's our private lake. I stocked it a long time ago. We had it dug when I was little. I was young. I was like 10 years old when they dug the thing out, right? So we waited about 4 or 5 years to allow some seaweed and stuff like that to accumulate on the bottom, you know. And then we started catching a bunch of these fish from the surrounding gravel pits. And I mean, we were catching bass half, you know, like probably half the length of your arm or bigger. But we were catching, you know, bass, we were catching bluegills, we were catching suns, and we were stocking it. And me and my buddies, we did this for like 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years, maybe. I think we made it like a 5 year tradition type thing that we did. And now it's so full of bass, sunfish, and bluegill that it's unreal. And I mean, there's times that we'll get bluegill like 2 to 3 times the size of your hand, you know what I mean? Like just massive. So, but I haven't been out at all. I didn't go out at all last year. I got all my poles out. I've got them all semi-ready. They're all functional, you know. So I got to get back out and do it. Plus my walking 2 miles a day, that'll just be extra, you know. So it's not a. Hopefully it'll be fun. Like I said, 3 or 4, I'll be all right with that. But the kids are here for the weekend, so definitely gotta make sure we got enough. I got enough for them guys, enough for the wife, all that jazz. I love cooking on the grill, so that's where it'll get done at. Oh yeah, always have enough for the kids. Oh yeah, always have enough for the kids. It's just that it's summertime now, it just kicked in. So instead of just catching just enough for me and the old lady, now I gotta catch enough for me and the kids too. You know, for the kids too. That's all it is. Oh man. You can never have enough for the kids. No, that's true. You can never have enough for the kids. No, just for the no summertime. No, it's week on, week off. I didn't realize that it was summer. I didn't realize it was summertime. Honestly, I didn't. I thought they were just like here for the weekend. They were going home tonight, you know, because it's the wife's kids. So I just thought they were gonna be going home tonight. And they look at me and they're like, "No, it's summertime. School's over with already." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." Like, no, we're here for the week. I was like, oh crap, okay. So, no, that's all. That's why I said I just gotta catch enough for the kids too. Nah, her kids don't fish with me. I mean, they once in a blue moon, I guess, if they're super bored, they will. But no, like the wife, she'll go fishing with me. But other than that, The kids really aren't. The kids are more techie. You know, they'd rather sit around their computers or their PlayStations or, well, PlayStations and computers. Truthfully, that's what I think. Anywho. I don't know though. I mean, I didn't have that stuff growing up. We didn't have cell phones and stuff. I mean, we had the closest thing to a cell phone we had was a Game Boy back when that first came out. Other than that, we didn't. Now, how old do you think I am? Seriously, guys, how old do you guys think I am? Without me saying it. Yeah, you know what a Game Boy is, don't you? I'm old. Put it this way, cell phones came out right around the year of my graduation, where they were like universal for everybody. You know what I mean? Like really universal, other than those things you'd see in the car with a cable hooked to it. Yeah, back when like track phones first came out, stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a slight bit on the older side. They started teaching computers like a year or two before I graduated. Technically, honestly, I graduated in 2001. I'm an oldie. See, it doesn't really matter which way I'm driving in the field. The thing wants to pull slightly to the right, which is so weird. I don't get it. It's alright, though. And there is supposed to be more to this than what you're seeing. It's just that I tried to apply color to it. And for some reason, with the color all option, you know, the mod, it affects this one to the point that it looks really naked. You can see the grain all filling up inside. It's like you done went and got a clear fiberglass body put on it. Like, we're gonna show off its goods. One more pass, then when I come back through, I can just even these guys out. It does. It really does. Give me a second here. Turn around. It really does look like a toy. This is the one that I've got right here. They're old. Like these are like back when my granddad was working. And this is the one that we got right here. Got the design with the roof on it like that. This is the one I've got, but I tried to add color, and when you do come in here like this, Oh, maybe it's this one. See, why ain't the stuff... Oh, because I'm not... Am I that one? See, it's not allowing me to change the color on nothing. But yeah, I think this is the one I've got. But yeah, no, it won't let you change anything on it. When you try to, then it just messes it all up. Or this one. This is the one that says I got. So yeah, you come in here like this, right? It should strip it down. Yeah. And that's pretty much what you're driving. That's what happens to it. But yeah, they're all old school ones that I like to use these old school ones once in a while. Especially when I'm first starting out. Because they're cheap and they do what it's got to do. Exactly, as long as it does the job, that's all that matters. That's exactly all that matters to me, as long as it does the job. Because I'm starting out with, we started out with like $1 million. I bought the farm, bought all the equipment pretty much needed to do these said jobs. So now I just got to turn it into money. That's exactly correct. That's it. Every bit of it. Man, I gotta go to the... I was just thinking I gotta go over to the gas station. I gotta buy me a big old thing of earthworms. I was at Walmart a couple weeks back. I bought me a big old bag of bobbers. So I like doing the hook and worm fishing. I got all the good... I don't got all the good lures, but I got some lures that work pretty decent. Pretty decent. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to get my stream started a little bit earlier tomorrow, chat. Because, yeah, I got started late today. Whoa, I looked down at my phone to see what the time was. Jesus Lord. And I'm gonna be hopping on Ark Monday, you guys. About midday, about 4 or 5 o'clock, maybe 6 o'clock, maybe something like that, give or take. On Monday afternoon. Monday evening, whatever. Yeah, Monday. Whoa. Man, I gotta quit looking down at my phone. I forget this tractor, he can move when he wants to. He ain't got hardly anything in him right now. Plus I changed the gas pedal up on it, so that way it's a little easier. Fill it up, buddy, fill it up. Questions. Everybody's got questions. Don't know if I got answers. Now, if the property is your private property, you don't need a fishing license. Yeah, as long as it's here in the state that I live in, as long as it is private property, you don't need a fishing license. And it's family-owned land, so yeah, I don't need a license. No, we haven't had any trouble in here yet, there, bud. How you doing? I'm over here harvesting some stuff. But yeah, this field's actually quite big for this tiny itty bitty little harvester too. Yeah, not a problem. Sometimes I do catch and release, pending, like if they're small. Like in my state, we have a there's regulations you got to follow, and even being on private property, I follow it. So, like 14 inches is the minimum that we're allowed to keep in my state per like bass, rock bass, stuff like that. They got to be of a certain length. Sunfish, stuff like that, usually is like a rule of thumb is, they need to be bigger than your hand. And by that I mean like an adult's hand, not a child's hand. You know what I mean? That's usually the rule of thumb for that. I don't know if there's an actual size. That's what I've always went by, is like size of hand. Like my hand's like 9 inches in length. So, I mean, that's a pretty nice size fillet coming off from a sunfish or a bluegill. You know what I mean? Pretty decent size. That'd be something you'd pay $5-6 for in a store, per slice. So you figure if you buy it, you're looking at like 8 or 9 slices. You're looking at like $15-20, right? So, yep. So, yeah. No, I'm pretty particular on my catch and release, my keep and eat. But I don't like to mess around. If they're gonna be a catch and release, I try to get them off the hook as easily as possible. I don't like it when they swallow a hook. If they swallow the hook, unfortunately, they go in the bucket. If it's a small fillet, it's a small fillet. I don't like releasing something that's not gonna make it. So, yep. Yeah, no, we love eating fish here though. I don't know about the kids. I don't know how they like it, but I love it. So, what's going on, Ghost?
What's up?
Oh, not a whole lot. Trying to get this field done.
I see that. I figured I'd come in here because I see somebody in here causing issues. Miss Lisa. I see you now.
I ain't had no issues yet.
Hope you're behaving yourself. Lisa's a good friend of mine.
Oh, cool.
She texted me and told me there was somebody in your chat causing issues.
Ah, gotcha.
She's like somebody's in my chat, in your chat, causing issues. So you might want to go in there and kick them out. She goes, and the person's name is Lisa. I'm like, funny.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I rearranged my desk yesterday. I was getting irritated because I'm sitting here trying to mess with that with the excavator, right? Because I really need I really need the dual joystick to be able to do that properly. And I've been sitting here, right? Because I got that the heavy equipment operator bundle, so I got the stick and everything is over on the right side because I'm right-handed, and I'm ambidextrous. Really, I can use both hands to do these things. So I moved everything over to the left side to match up with where my keyboard's at, because I've gotten so used to my keyboard sitting on the left, and I'm just reaching up and doing that. So it's like, all right, well, if I got the keyboard on the left side, right, why not put my joystick from my control, with the control box on the left side? Since I can already write left-handed, I can do a lot of right-handed things with my left hand. I figure, so I've been sitting here today kind of using it on the left side. So it's like, it's over here, but I'm not using, you know what I mean? I haven't really been using it a whole lot because I've been working on the farm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've just been getting crap done over here. She's been here for a few minutes, talking. She's been chilling. Yeah, it says I got a couple other people watch too. I don't know. My counter sometimes is right, sometimes is wrong, so I never know.
Well,
I could have like,
I've got YouTube open, so I know
right.
one of them's me. You got Lisa in here, so there's too.
Yeah, see, I don't have YouTube open, but I mean, Streamlabs is doing the stuff for me, so it doesn't never count me as a viewer. So,
No.
yeah, I'm not sure who the third person is. I mean, there could be more. The other day it said I had 8 people on mine.
Could still be Bale. Could still be Bale.
Right. Could be anybody. Yeah, Bell.
Oh,
Yeah, Bell could be here. But yeah, no, it was,
Braden and he not answering. Which I haven't seen Braden in a while, so.
oh, Braden? Nah, I don't know, man. He probably got grounded.
I haven't seen him in a while, so.
He's probably grounded.
Please. Probably did something he wasn't supposed to do.
Well, I mean, if it's not his old lady, it's his job. I mean, supposedly. Supposedly he got busted using a company pickup truck to drag race.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah, supposedly. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's just like, I don't know. He was all like, yeah, I'm ready for some Call of Duty. And then 20 minutes later, he's like, oh, well, I'm game banned from Call of Duty. After telling me that he got a mic, and that he's ready for some Call of Duty and stuff. And I'm like, finally, dude, somebody with a mic I can talk to, right?
Yeah.
Nah, he's just a troll. Really, he is. I feel like he's just a troll.
Oh, I know.
So, I really pay him.
We've got one that kind of is too, and I'm kind of.
I don't pay him no mention. I don't really pay no mention to him, really. I mean, I do. I talk to him, but other than that, it's just kind of,
We have one that comes in the chat all the time, and I'm kind of getting tired of because he's going to everybody else's chats, and he goes, well, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this.
Oh, are you talking about the one that's in mine? He's been here for a long
We
time.
talked about before.
Yeah, he's been here for a long time.
Yeah, I know, but he goes into everybody else's and tells them what to do and where to do. Like, if you know so much about this game, why don't you play it?
He does. He plays FS22.
But he doesn't show it.
That's fine.
He never he don't live stream it.
No, I mean, not everybody does. Not everybody is a streamer, though.
Yeah.
And see, now me, I'm a firm believer in that. I'm a firm believer that, okay, don't get me wrong, you guys, don't take it the wrong way, but I'm a firm believer that if you're capable to be out in the world doing something, doing something that would better the world, you're in a factory, you're in a farm, you're doing something, you're an EMT, you're a cop, you're doing something, right? I'm a firm believer that you shouldn't be on YouTube live streaming while you're on the job, if that's the case, because I was watching the other day. I've seen 5 cops streaming the other day, and it absolutely disgusts me that you're out there and you're able to work, you're able to do stuff, but instead of doing stuff, you're here doing this. That's just like there's another guy, he streams on.
You talking about like the cops on patrol thing?
Yeah, no, I mean like actual police out doing their job, and they're just live streaming it to make extra money from YouTube. I don't feel like they should be allowed to do that. Like, I feel like, okay, you're out there, you're doing the beat. You should be on the beat, because if something's going on, you're paying attention to your live stream. You're not paying attention to what's going on to the left of you. I mean, you're not putting 100% to your job. So therefore, I feel like if you're not putting 100% to that job, you shouldn't be doing that job. But I feel like, if you quit a job because, I met a dude on TikTok. I was watching him. He was playing this game, and I was like, cool, man, that's awesome. He's playing the game. I'm going to watch him. He's sitting there talking about how he left a $70,000 to $100,000 job a year to come do this instead. And this dude was in a respectful, in a business that was actually creating, helping create other jobs for other people. But yet he quit doing that job to be a YouTuber. Because when COVID hit, he felt, like he could do it on gaming instead. So after COVID was over, he went back to his normal job, making $70,000 to $100,000 a year, and decided to quit and go do a gaming instead. Like, to me, that's a big block on my end. I'm going to block that. I'm not going to watch that guy. Why? Because he's what is wrong with the country and the world today because of technology. I'm sorry, but technology ruined it for people. Because now you got kids in 2025 that instead of going out and wanting that proper education to try to be that football player, to be that next Michael Jordan or whoever's the best in the industry, or the next Elon Musk instead. No, they want to be gamers instead. Don't get me wrong, I'm disabled. I can't do nothing, chat. So don't get me wrong. I'm not upset that they're doing the gaming thing. What upsets me is that they could be contributing, they could be doing something else, but instead they want to be making videos and making a fool of themselves, when in reality they could be out doing something that might help the next 10,000 people. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, that's me. That's my rant for the day. It makes me feel a little better to get that off my chest, truthfully, because it makes me sick. It really does. Like, I block any police officer I see that's doing a live stream while they're on the beat. I instantly block them. I don't want to see it. I don't want to give them the attention, because they should be paying that 100% to on the road or something, because you guys don't realize that when you guys hear about these officers that have these car crashes and crap, like, do you realize how many of them are actually on their phone when it happens? Like, honestly, do you guys know? Like, okay, I was in my hometown. This lady cop, like 80 mile an hour, she's driving through chasing this dude, right? She's chasing a dude in a car. But yet when she passed me, she's got her phone in her left hand and she's driving down a 25 mile an hour road, and they're doing like 80, right? And I was there when that accident happened, and they went around the corner. The dude makes it through the corner, no problem, because he's got both hands on the wheel. He's cranking, right? She's got a cell phone in her left hand. She's cranking after this dude 80 mile an hour. Not only does she kill herself, but she blows through the median and kills 2 other people. Why? Because the cop had her hands on the phone. If you're no, dude, like, that makes me sick. Like, it makes my skin boil. Like, you're out there doing something, be on the beat, do your job. Like these EMTs that be making the live streams and stuff while they're out doing their job, they're not paying 100% to that job. You know what I mean? They're worried about that fan base. Like, those people need to either A, put their job first, or lose their job. That's just me. I am such a dinkbag about that. Makes me sick. And if you ask me if I'm the guy that will report a cop because he's on his cell phone while driving, 1,000%. You better believe it. Why? Because I believe they need to be held accountable. No joke. They'll be the first person to pull a gun out on somebody and shoot them when they think that something might be wrong when there really isn't. No, they need to be held accountable 100%. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. I'm such a dink. I'm sorry, guys. That just I got a cousin that's a cop, and I listen to him talk the way he talks, and he acts like his don't stink, you know what I mean? But yeah, if they're, if that cop, like where he works, where my cousin works, if they knew about his past, he wouldn't have the job he's got. Tenfold. You know what I mean? Like, nah, people just, like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, technology, don't get me wrong, I love technology, I love what it's done, but I also don't like what it's done to the youth, to the younger people. Because, like, my kids right now, they're probably all downstairs gaming. Even though I'm here gaming. But I've already got stuff done. I've already done stuff. You know what I mean? Paid some bills, took care of stuff. Alright, kids, get this stuff done. Get this stuff done, get that done. I bet it hasn't happened yet. Because they're on video games. No. It blows my mind, though, to see that stuff. I wonder how many of those, like, gas station attendants and stuff, while they're sitting there doing their live streams and they're paying attention to that, I wonder how many people are in the background actually snagging stuff off the shelf because, they're catching the cashier paying attention to their phone. I'm so, like, I'm curious, man. Like, I seen that the other day too. I seen like 2 people, and I'm not gonna mention what party store or brand name, but they're sitting there working, and They're just talking, having a good old time, and you see this line building up behind them, like 6, 7 people, and these ladies are just sitting there chit chatting with their stream, with their with the people that they're interacting with. But there's a time and a place for it, I think, and I don't know what happened to that. Really, I remember there was a rule originally, that came out where cell phones came out. It was like, okay, you're on the job, no having personal cell phones out. You know what I mean? If you had a company cell phone, that stuff was locked. You couldn't get on the internet. You couldn't do anything with it. Like, those are the times they need to get cracked down on it. I'm a dink. Oh my god. I'm becoming one of them old guys, you guys. Nah, I just want to see stuff do better. It just feels like things are going not as good for us. It really makes me wish that I could actually get out and do stuff and lift more weight than I can, because I'd love to be back to 40, 60 hour week job doing my part. I used to work in a plastics plant making medical tubes and stuff like that for hospitals. So, like, I was doing something for, you know what I mean? I felt like I was doing something. I was streaming when I'd get home. I'd stream a couple hours a day, some, Skyrim. Because originally I started streaming for my kids, and that was it. So that I could see so that my daughters could see me, and that was 1,000% it. Yeah, but after I got hurt and got disabled, that's when I decided, like, what was it, it was right after COVID hit. We were 3 months into the whole still needing to wear the mask. And, oh crap, I'm right there in front of it. Jesus Lord. We were still having to, we were just starting to wear the masks and all that jazz. I was probably 6 months in, and I was working, because my accident happened, early September. No, it would have been October, November, because it was snow. But it was a bad year, so it could have been the end of September even. I don't know. I just remember, I was out scooping snow, getting mine and the old lady's vehicle out of the snow out of the way. Snow guy come through, blew a bunch of snow up into the yard, big old chunk of ice, whatnot. All the force of the snow and everything knocked me down. I fell, hit my neck on the chunk of ice, messed my neck up. Now my arms are numb 24/7. I kind of feel like a marionette when I move, you guys. Like,
Somebody yanking on your strings every time you turn around.
well, it's kind of like, how do I explain the feeling? You know what it feels like when your leg goes numb?
Oh yeah.
The pain, the sharp pain that you get from it, that hurts. You try to stand, and it's like you instantly, like, get discombobulated and you fall over. Imagine that feeling in both arms 24/7, and that discombobulation feeling coming at least twice a day. That's what I have to deal with. Which, it is what it is. My fault. I was outside trying to get stuff done. I wasn't personally paying attention. You know what I mean? So I'll take the claim on that. Always, it was my fault, but yeah. And I was just only a week away from becoming a supervisor. I was so ready. Oh, I'm not. Don't be. No reason to be. It was my fault. Like I said, it was 100% my fault. I mean, it ain't no reason to, That's why I decided to turn this into a full-time gig. That's why I do it. What do? I usually do 4 to 6 hours a day generally, in the morning on this, and then
About 6 hours, yeah.
yeah, and then I'll turn around and I'll do another 3 to 4 hours in the afternoon. I try to at least get, you know, at least 10 to 12 hours a day total stream time, because then at least that makes me feel like I'm at least back on the job doing something for a few hours, even if I'm not getting paid for it. The views, the likes, the comments, people chatting, that to me is good enough. Because usually when I'm at work, you know what I'm doing? Hey, brother man, what you doing down yonder? Let's talk. And I'll be yelling like that right across. I don't care. You know what I mean? I was like that. So I'd yell at the guy down the way, man. If he didn't want to talk, I'd yell at the guy down the other way. Get a conversation going. Ask them if they seen Bigfoot, you know? I would do anything to spark conversation with people. So yeah, either way, man. I mean, I can't do the lifting and the weights, but I'm here. Now you get, what am I? I'm only 1,500 subscribers away from being able to sign up for the partnership with Giants too, you guys. 3,000. Man, I can't believe they updated that. I was so close to at the beginning of the year, and then they updated it, and I was like, oh, that hurt. Come on, little dude, just push through it. God dang, this little guy, man, he's just like, I don't want to keep going. We've got so much straw over here. Will the forage wagon pick this up? God dang. Do I got a bottle of water around here? Yeah, I don't have no room in the forage wagon either. That's got grass in it. Hey, can you hop over here real quick and see how much is in that
Trailer?
Oh, crap. The forage wagon's not hooked up. The forage wagon is disconnected. Never mind. You'd have to hook a tractor up to it and all that jazz to see what's left in it, so that way I can get it dumped into the little fermenting silo over here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going backwards, so that's not usually my thing. Alright, get over there, get this guy unloaded. Yeah, I got a John Deere over here, but it's kind of got all the spray stuff hooked up to it.
I just dropped the bottom.
Okay.
Backside.
I would have done the same thing.
I left the front on. I just dropped the back one.
Yeah, I'm just curious as to what's in there, and then if it'll dump into the. It has nothing in it at all. So okay, so that means that the fermenting silo. All right, cool. So that means it dumped that. What was it? What did we have in there? Like 40-some thousand liters or something that had to go in there yet? I think is what it was earlier. So okay, so that dumped in. Cool, awesome. So I can use that then to get.
You want me to leave the Johnny hooked up?
Yeah, please. Yeah. Yeah, because I'll have to use that later. Honestly, I'll probably have to do that on tomorrow's. I'll probably have to pick this stuff up on tomorrow's stream, depending on how long you plan on staying on today.
Alright, it depends. I've got my daughter here, so it depends on what she's
Right, yeah.
eating right now. So I don't know how long. I just figured I'd jump on here while you were on for a little bit. And
Right.
some rock over here and get stuff running.
Yeah, for some reason that's going into a dormant sleep mode when nobody's actually on the farm. I noticed that. I watched the metal amount stop at about 7,000, and when I got back on, it was at 7,000. Oh no, yeah, I know it's full out there, but the number was saying like 7,000 earlier, and it wasn't changing, and I kept checking it repeatedly, and it just was not going anywhere. But it would only change after I was on there and then stayed long enough, and then the numbers would start changing. But it's like it's going into sleep mode.
Unless when it gets full, it don't run no more.
And no, because it's got an
And when
it's
you
got
pull
an
out there,
overstock.
it quits making.
I know, but it's got that overstock of 20,000 liters that it holds. So for processed, distributed, or selling products, because like if you got it selling to a place and that place gets backed up, then it would fill up for the selling. You know, it'd say selling but full, and so
I could see if a buddy of mine can work on it and increase the.
well, is there
How
by
fast it
chance
goes?
is there by chance we could find one like no, because we had a heck of a time finding that.
There ain't another one out there. I've looked.
Yeah, I don't.
I've
Yeah,
literally looked and I could not find another one.
there's just got to be a better way to get the metal. Little, because I mean, it seems like on Silver Run that thing just screams metal out.
I got 23,000 on here right now.
On the trailer.
On the trailer right now. Yep.
How much does it say is still sitting in
Sinking
storage?
into the ground over here.
Yeah, we might have to paint that concrete through there so that way that don't happen.
Yeah, I'm in the grass and I am sinking in.
Yeah, well, like I said, we'll have to paint that concrete so we don't stick like
Yeah,
that.
I may have to paint a lot of this concrete here.
That's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's struggling. I guess it's heavy for this trailer.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's gonna be some heavy stuff.
Unhook it. Or fasten it on. Just run it through this little thing. Oh, look at that. I like that.
Making some money.
That put me up to I had 112. Now I'm at 248.
There you go.
248,000.
How much of that stuff filled back up outside the metal area?
It filled up almost completely full again. But it's not nothing out there right now. Because I'm back down to 740 liters now inside it.
Yeah, it's gonna take forever, man. Yeah.
One big huge load of it. Looks good.
Hey, Arthur and Adam, welcome in. Appreciate that.
Subscriber, look at that.
Like, yeah. I like how that pops up on the screen like that. I'm glad that it's working now because for the longest time, it wasn't working. I had, like, people that were subscribing asking why my thing wasn't working. I don't know, man. I don't have a clue. I don't know how that looked for over on the short side. Hopefully it looked alright. I have to check out where that thing's at. I have to watch back through it. Look at that! Oh man, the storm got it there, but it looks like an evil face in the wheat chat. Looks mean.
Line factor's full.
Oh, nice. That you should be able to set to sell. That should give you like 20 or 40,000 or something.
Wait, I'm just going in there and changing it to sale.
Yeah, that's what I do with it. That's what I've been doing with it. Once it hits the full mark, I just go and hit sell.
See what it does.
Yeah, because then
How long it takes to sell it.
on the hour, every hour, product sells
Yeah, I got
off.
45,000
So,
liters in there right now.
oh yeah, that'll sell off. So that should make you roughly, depending on if you look at the chart for the yearly. I don't know what the chart is for lime because I don't. Usually, I just make lime, you know what I mean, then keep it for my fields. Because I'm so used to the fields always asking for it. But man, that one map wasn't asking for anything. Blew my mind. So yeah, I don't know, but I don't know what lime sells for on a standard. I don't know what it is per liter. 1,000 liters or whatever it is. That's how it sells, every 1,000 liters.
It says it is 413.
413 for every 1,000 liters. So, yeah, you should be looking at
And it's selling, and the only place to sell it is that platform that I put down.
Yeah, but if you just set it for, as selling, it'll sell automatically for you on the hour, and with all of it full, it should give you roughly 40,000, between 40 and 30,000, depending on the year or on the month. And you said it's like 400 and something, so you should make
I
something
think
out of
about
it.
just selling this iron ore plant.
See, the iron ore, are you talking about the one that pulls it up out the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing, no joke,
I
that
think
thing's
about just selling
crap.
that because we don't need it. We don't need it.
Yeah, that's crap. Yeah, we really don't need it. Not when I can dig it up. Did you see me having fun with that thing, playing with it the other day?
What?
With my Doosan, Doosan. I love that one, dude. I love because it came orange. I didn't have to paint it. I was all like, ha ha ha. That's like my favorite one. But we need one with a longer arm on it because the arms. I mean, I just don't know how it compares to the other guys. Like if they were all set next to each other, like which ones are bigger. But yeah, that Doosan is so awesome. I just need bigger. We need a bigger scooper. One that reaches down deeper. Because for the little holes that I've got dug, the Doosan's at its max right now.
Alright, you got full money.
Whoa, what'd you sell?
I sold the thing and I transferred $300,000 to you.
Oh, you didn't have to transfer it over here. I'd have been, that's fine. But no, stop. Now I gotta do something.
Now you got all this money.
I don't even know what to do now. Now you just gave me some stuff, and I gotta sell it because I can't have money, dude. I can't have it.
Yep.
It drives me crazy.
That's what we're here for. We're to help each other.
Yeah, but the money, it drives me crazy because it's like it's like
What?
the money like for me having money, it drives me crazy. Like on that last map, how you know how I had like millions of dollars, dude. It was driving me crazy because I wanted to buy every freaking toy there was on the map to play with. I hate having money.
I need a bigger harvester anyways.
You know, thank you. You pulled me away from buying a
That's the
piece of
reason why I
land.
sent you I mean, if you need some extra money to get you that harvester, I can give you more money.
Honestly, I was.
I still have 198,000.
Nah, I'm good. Nah, we need to put some money up and buy Oh, excuse me, crap. What is it? Equipment for over there. We need another cement factory. Because that one will help us make money too. Put that down. All three of those will
You
produce.
need some more?
No. I don't want no more money.
You know, if you need some more, then we'll purchase something.
No. Use that money to buy. We gotta buy stuff for over there too, because we want that thing producing money. Like when we get on there, we want it to produce us like $1 million every 4 months in game. You know what I mean? We need it to be a massive. We want it to be a heavy hitter. We want to have these big, huge trucks. The big bell, the Bomag, or however you say that, the big roller looking thing, like the cat. Like I want to have all the stuff eventually. Even this amphibious thing, even though we don't need it. I swear to God, that's got the biggest reach in the entire game too. Which is cool. Oh crap! Wrong button. Jesus Lord. There we go. Back in the game I am. Alright, you have yourself a great day. Appreciate you stopping in.
See you,
What was I
Lisa.
doing? Oh, I was doing this. I don't know why it backed me out all the way like that.
I know, Lisa. I know I'm the best. Don't forget that.
Where was I at? Oh yeah, harvesters. Dang it. Sent me enough too. We're going with heavy tint, man. I got eye issues. We're going heavy tint. We're going heavy tint. We don't know. Nothing special, probably. Is it cool? Is it not cool? What is it?
We got some of the stuff down here.
Oh, some toys?
Some of the factories.
Factories. Oh, placeable factories?
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Anything sticking out?
Limestone. You can put iron ore and stone in it.
But is it one that's like in the mod hub? Or is it one that we've already got on the game?
No, it's in our construction thing right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, is it the same lime plant that's already down?
No, it's another whole thing. It's like you add that stuff into it.
Huh. That actually sounds pretty cool.
There's limestone kiln, additional fill types. Lime production facility mod works only with additional fill types.
Weird. That's cool, man. I didn't realize we had that.
Yeah, it's only $21,000.
There you go.
I'm actually thinking about putting it down. I'm just looking to see what else he's got in here. That'd be pretty cool.
Right. See, I don't need to go 45 mile an hour to mow, you guys. 10 mile an hour is just fine. Oh, I'm off by a little bit. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. I got him sitting down there waiting for me. Make sure this guy's empty. I wonder what this guy would sell for if I sold him. I need 80,000 for that. Are you serious? Oh well. Viewers are hidden. We don't want that. I don't want to hide no viewers. That's nothing. I don't want to be doing that at all. What time do I got? What time do I got? I gotta check the time. Cause I wanted to go do some fishing for a few hours. The wife's got to work tonight, so I don't want to be gone all day with the truck. You know what I mean? I'll send you some pictures of the fish I catch through Discord there, Ghost. I'm gonna go out and fish out on the private lake for a little bit today. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be hopping off here in a few seconds. It's already 3 o'clock for me here, so and all the same for you. So yeah, I'm gonna be hopping off for me for now. I'm gonna if you're gonna be on for a little bit, I'm gonna have the AI run this. All right, I'm gonna let the AI run this for me for a little bit over here. And I'm gonna park the white, so hopefully it does swath for me. If not, I'll be mad. I mean, there's enough here anyway that we'll be able to do whatever we want. Oh my god, it's attacking me. Oh my god. Literally, I parked like out of the way and it comes like barreling right at me as I'm getting my dude out of the tractor because I want to tell everybody to have a good day. Cause they're like, coming at me. But yeah, the white's out here. If you want to empty the harvester out, I got a new harvester, but I gotta get 80,000. I'll wait and I'll get some of that tomorrow. Get some stuff done. Finish off the field if I need to, but yeah. I'm gonna call it good, chat, because I want to go get some fishing done. I want to get all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Oh crap! I got my camera on. Didn't realize that. Hey guys, how you doing? I totally forgot about that being on. Now you see me. So either way, appreciate you guys all tuning in. You guys are epic. Hopefully y'all had a good one. I know it's not as long as normal. Guaranteed. I promise. Tomorrow's gonna be longer. We'll get more work done tomorrow, you guys. I guarantee it. 'Cause I'm gonna have bigger toys. But with that being said, y'all have a great day. Y'all stay safe.